It was good. It was the best shuffle. It's the listen. What I need to do is do an OnlyFans with ASMR, and all I do is shuffle tarot cards. Welcome everyone. That time with Dr. Melissa Bird and Safrianna.
And we are getting creative over here with how does one resource themselves when the world is on fire? OnlyFans ASMR.
With tarot cards.
With tarot cards specifically. None of that over here. It can't
be just a regular deck of cards. It has to be tarot cards.
Oh, well, I love that we're starting with my eyes teary. Good time.
Listen, I'm here to make you giggle.
You are. And I love that about you.
Nothing else.
I love that we play together. Like, that is what we're meant to do together.
I know. I was thinking about that before we came live. I was like, well, at least I get to make Safrianna laugh and get a giggle myself. That's at least.
At least.
So if you are watching this and you are like where we are, which is asking the eternal WTF question, welcome. We are here with you. There's two things on my mind today that have nothing to do with our beautiful summer solstice ritual that's coming up in a couple weeks. Two things. Are you ready?
Yes.
Here's the first one. The first one is that apparently Milli Vanilli is performing at the whatever the 250-year celebration thingy is.
Oh boy.
But here's my question. Is it Milli or Vanilli? Because one of them is dead. And will they lip sync? Or are they actually using their terrible voice to perform? This is my first thing that's on my mind. Y'all, this is where we're at today. I'm just giving you the live thing. The second is this. I was listening to a podcast interview with Serena Williams on Michelle Obama's podcast. Great interview. Lovely. Fabulous. Why do famous people talk about how they are raising their children as normal as possible? Because here she is talking about this. I live in a small town in Florida. And, so we're raising our kids as normal as possible. I mean, Michael Jordan lives in our neighborhood. And I was like, let's roll that back.
Let's roll that back a little.
What? That's not, no. You're having dinner with Michael Jordan. Literally the greatest basketball player that ever lived on the face of the planet. Who I loved, by the way. I had an ex-boyfriend my freshman year of college he was like 6'7", 6'8". He's a basketball player. And he gave me his leather Chicago Bulls jacket, which I stole until he required he get it back when we broke up. And I was like, oh no, I'm keeping this as like a booby prize, right? Like I was like, listen, this didn't work out, but I'm keeping the coat. And he's like, no, you're giving that back. And I was like, damn it. I could have like an original leather Chicago Bulls coat, which I could sell to get some money to pay my water bill. I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
Listen, y'all, you're getting Dr. Melissa Bird in real time, live, with all of the thoughts on my mind.
Yeah. And there's just so many, there has been such a collective swirl this weekend in particular, this last weekend into this week. I felt like just a lot of us were churning and stuff. And there's a lot to think about and to contemplate and to try and make sense of right now. And there's so much that we can't make sense of because the world just doesn't make sense right now.
It just doesn't make sense.
It just doesn't make sense right now.
Lisa Barbosa, I heard one. I don't think so. I think that's a bad rumor. Y'all,
so
the world. This is why we do these rituals, is to anchor ourselves into actual good things.
Yes. So just in case you don't know who the heck we are and you're stumbling across this.
Talk about that.
You're just like, who are these ladies? Who are these ladies talking about
normal life?
We are living a quite normal life compared to those dining with Michael Jordan for dinner and such,
Love it.
But yes, so I am Safrianna Luna, the Queer Spirit Guide. I am a Druidic Priestess of Brigid, and I love joining my dear friend Dr. Melissa Bird to play in the shenanigans and have as much fun as we can while the world is on fire, because it's the both and of life and the shadow light dance, and that's what I'm here doing. What about you?
And I am Dr. Melissa Bird, PhD, almost Congresswoman, former congressional candidate, lay preacher, healer, according to my haters on the internet, grifter, which I'm not.
No, good God, no.
And a writer, and I'm basically all around a superstar.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm pretty amazing.
Badass.
And of course, Potato has decided to bark at this exact moment. So I apologize if you can hear him.
Oh, Potato. We do love a potato.
Potato the Frenchie.
He's very adorable.
And see my new mug that my best gay gave me?
Trust me, I'm a politician. Yeah. Oh, Lord. So today we're here to talk about the summer shine. Again, while the world feels like it's on fire and things feel very uncertain, we still come back to what is happening in nature. And what's happening in nature right now, at least if you're in the Northern Hemisphere like we are, is we are barreling towards the day of the longest light, the longest day. Oh, and we could all use an energy infusion of some good glittery sunshine, I think.
I was doing a reading for a client yesterday. I think it was yesterday. And one of her cards was the sun. And I thought, oh, like how delightful to be reminded of the radiance of the thing that gives life, to all the things, and just really thinking about just the radiance of the sun allowing all these things to blossom. I keep looking over this beautiful bouquet of flowers that I have sitting here. Like I just think I think there's something so lovely about the days getting longer and longer and longer. And I think I tend to get twisted up in my head about all the things the chores I need to do in the garden, the weeding and the watering and the thising and the thatting. And I've kind of let one of my gardens go very feral. Like every time I drive by it, I'm like, oh, damn, that needs some work. And then I'm like, let's just see what happens with it.
Nature. Let's see what happens.
Nature and see what happens. And I think that is what I love about summer and this ritual that we're doing, like the shenanigans of it. Like summer is about this, the blossoming and the lightness and the growing and the expanding, which I keep asking the universe, like, why are we doing so much growth right now? Like, why are we? Why am I being challenged in such a way?
I mean, oh gosh, as the intuitive hits just start coming in. I mean, we're being challenged right now because collectively we're going through some big turmoil, and the turmoil is going to get more turmoily. Like I hate to say it. I hate to say it. It's going to get worse before it gets better. Those of us that are going through a lot of personal challenges right now, I feel like are really going through this wave of squeezing and rebirthing so that we're like feeling fresh and ready when the realizations hit the rest of the collective. Like,
I want to get out of the fucking birth canal.
Yes, I know.
Birth canal. I'm done. Contractions. I would like to bloop and pop right out and be this fresh-faced baby.
Yes. But that's, that is the nature of rebirth, and it happens all through the wheel of the year. And the rebirth that is happening for us right now is this blooming. It's like rebirthing into it. Like it almost feels like when we come out of this rebirth, we're already a big bloomed flower. Like we don't even like we're rocketing ahead. And this squeeze chapter.
Fully formed teenager with boots.
Yes. Like that's what it feels like we're doing right now is we are coming into this next level of like, oh, I can do that. I can move through this. And I'm not going to be phased. Like that is what I feel like we are being initiated into is, I'm going to let these things roll off of me so that I can stand in my power and my light and what I'm here to do instead of getting lost in all of this noise out here. Because that keeps coming through this phrase of like, we're lost in the noise. We're lost in the noise. We're lost in the noise.
I was telling someone this week when I was meeting with them that like, I feel as if I feel as if we are like, we're really being called to reflect on the fact that we have a 100% success record of surviving if we're still here.
Right, exactly.
Like our rate of success is 100%, because even if the life we are living at the moment is not how we envisioned it at all, like it is the life that is existing right now for us.
Mm-hmm.
And I the noise, I think, I keep thinking about, like, some of my, I have podcasters who I listen to true crime, like I'm obsessed with true crime podcast. And all of a sudden they're like, touch grass. And I'm all, bitch, that's not why I'm listening to your fucking podcast. I'm listening to it for like the drama and the like all the things, the mystery of it. Like, don't tell me to go out and touch grass. And so I'm honestly, Safrianna, I'm caught in this thing where I'm like, how, why are these people grabbing onto this idea of nature when we've been telling people, like those of us who have been in this like magical space have been telling people for forever like, why are people just catching on, and why is it right now? And I don't, I like, is it because it's sexy, or is it because it's real and we need to all remember that we need to get that message in multiple different places?
Both, because, this is a really important conversation that I just taught this for the Passionistas the other day, actually, for my Elements of Success. And Michelle Hawk, our mutual, we both know Michelle Hawk, she's a shaman, and she teaches, like, don't go hang your shingle when you've just, like, started the practice for yourself. I see a lot of that happening in the world right now. I do think nature is being made sexy because now there has been a long enough window of people like you and I that are like, oh my gosh, people, capitalism's not the way, right? Extracting is not the way. This is not sustainable. And we have been shouting it from the rooftops for like decades, right? And right here, right now, where we collectively find ourselves, so many people are in burnout, like hardcore burnout.
Yeah.
Because they are striving to make ends meet. Their bills are going unpaid. They're not eating. I mean, you and I are also not amongst the riches where we're not having struggles and worries, right? Like most people right now are experiencing some kind of this like tension. What is freely accessible should be nature. Now, most of us, it's been so commodified, we can't even walk outside and access nature because we live in a cityscape where there's like maybe 1 or 2 trees. And yet, because of this level of burnout that's happening and this level of inner turmoil, people are realizing, oh my gosh, we have got to get back to some other way. And this artificialness is not the way. So with that in mind, anybody trying to make money is going to try and glom onto that really quick and make it shiny. And yeah, we're going to start hearing it as buzzwords. So it's a good thing. And it's we have to be careful thing, because so many people are going to get swept up in the commodification of nature again.
I kind of feel like it's the whole houseplant thing that happened during COVID.
I mean, I love houseplants. Yeah.
I do too. But like, I actually don't love taking care of them because they're such a pain in the ass. But like, I love making things grow. And then I'm like, oh, you require like water and shit.
You require attention? What?
But like, yeah. Anyway, that's why ritual is so important, I think, because like you have to, I feel like we just are really desperately in need of some sort of a practice, right?
Yeah.
I think there's something about the practice, and I forget that like life is a practice. I used to teach this all the time when I was teaching my courses. Like, it's yoga practice, it's basketball practice. Life is a practice. We're just here practicing. Our little souls are having an adventure, and they're like, what are we going to do now? And like, but it's the moment of what are we going to do now that I do not love being in. I do not love the birth canal.
It's really uncomfortable.
I either want to be in the womb or I want to be out. I do not want to be in the contraction.
Yeah, the contraction.
I'm loving this metaphor, and I'm going to run with it forever.
Good. I love it. Yeah, I mean, it's such an interesting thing to energetically be in a contraction right now as we are emerging into the summer solstice season. Because again, it's like the height of growth and expansion and whatnot. And that's why I said I feel like as we get out of this squeeze, like we're already going to be full-fledged. It's going to be an iteration of us like we've never seen before. And that's what we want to invite you to embrace. You know, the way that our ceremonies work, we don't really script them. They're very off the fly, but they have a very simple structure. We keep that structure there so that you know what to expect and we know what to expect, but we don't know what to expect because it's still really, you know, flow. But even if a few really
Lisa,
get it,
yes.
a good thing.
Like even if a few really get it, isn't that a good thing? Yes. That's how the ripples happen for sure.
Right. And I think that's, you know, going back to like what's happening. I think people like you and I are having a good ripple, and more people are gonna go, oh, yeah, I need this. And it's the people who are really connecting with nature to connect with nature and connecting with nature to connect with each other versus the people who are trying to do the sort of grift thing of this is a buzzword and I'm going to jump on it and make money on it right now because it's what everyone's doing.
Money on this right now.
No, it's not a great moneymaker yet, friends. Like, but you've got a marketing budget.
I don't think spirituality should ever be a good
It shouldn't be. Like, it's a community gathering, and you know, our spiritual practitioners need to be resourced.
Yeah.
But it's also not things that should be inaccessible. And so anyway, back to the structure that we have in our rituals. It's literally usually Dr. Bird opens prayer. And all spiritualities are welcome, all denominations, all anythings, like you're welcome in the room. We don't say you've got to believe a certain way. Then I ground us. And then Dr. Bird and I have almost like a little live podcast about the season, whatever's downloading, channeling, coming through. We pull some cards and then we journal as a group. We take a little pause and then we come back with a meditation that is completely... sometimes they come in hot for me a week in advance. Sometimes it's a month in advance. Sometimes it's as we're sitting down in the moment and I'm feeling the people in the room. And
it's lovely.
Yeah, they're always...
Not underestimate the power of a Safrianna meditation.
They're something. And that is, then we wrap up with a little journal, a little conversation, and like we close the circle. It's super simple. There's not a million steps. All you need is a journal and a pen. And it has been very illuminating for me as somebody who used to run the really complicated 15-step rituals.
I think the thing that I love about what we have done, my gosh, we've been doing it for a year. That's insane. What we have done with this is, as we've watched it slowly grow and expand and become this beautiful catalyst for people, is just the pleasure that people experience from this process. And I think that it's the pleasure, like the beaming faces, even if there's been some cathartic tears, the just lightness of being that I see from people as we are wrapping up these rituals is just, it's so beautiful and it's so lovely. And it reminds me that when you create out of simplicity, getting back to nature, like nature isn't complicated, right? Like our natural way of being is not a 10-step howdy do, you know. It really is about getting back to the simplicity of just reflection. Like the simplicity of reflection is potent, right? And I think that what we offer in these rituals is the potency is in the simplicity and just the lightness of being, again, going back to this idea of the summer shine and the sun, and this lightness of being is so, it's just so what we need right now.
And we need to have this permission, like this moment that we're in where we're squeezing, and there's chaos and there's turmoil. We need pleasure. We need shine. We need play. We need fun. We need like the balance balance, the harmonization of different energies.
Yeah.
We can't all be in this. It's not the season to be in the darkness and in the stillness and in the deep, deep contemplation. It's the season to allow yourself to emerge. And that's the energy we're going to be bringing to this summer solstice, is this shining, emerging, bright brilliance of you. And we're going to celebrate you. I feel like it's going to be a party of celebrating us. Like,
I feel like it's very explosive. Like, I feel like explosive, expansive, delicious shininess. Sparkles.
Yeah.
Sparkles.
So I just want, if you want to go check out the website, it is safrianna.com/seasonal, and you can see the whole landing page, or you can go to drmelissabird.com and click the ritual button and join us for summer solstice. But we are currently still selling the bundle for the whole rest of the year. So if you want to join us for all of the remainder of 2026, you can still sign up for that. Obviously, when we get down to the last few rituals, there's not really much of a point in a bundle, but there's still 5.
Yeah.
We still got a big chunk of this year left. So
we're following the wheel of the year. So
yep.
These rituals happen about every 6 weeks.
Yep. 6.5 weeks. And they're all scheduled in advance. And that's something apparently people have been very thrilled that we do, because some people want to be able to plan in advance and block these things off. So you can see the entire schedule through the rest of the year already available.
Yes.
Shall we pull some cards?
Yes.
And just another little FAQ, the live ceremonies run approximately 90 minutes. The replays run approximately 50 minutes because we pause during the live to let people share authentically without being recorded and reposted. Okay. So just that little heads up, but they are always very nourishing.
Do I get to go first?
Go for it. I'm still shuffling.
It's the moon.
The moon. Oh, look at that wolf.
The moon. I love this card because it's about going into the unknown and self-exploration.
Sure sounds like the birth canal.
Weird. I want to read the power affirmation that goes with this card. This is the Rebel Heart Tarot deck, which is one of my most favorite tarot decks ever. I give myself up to the tides of life that pull me. How very delightful. The thing that I also love about this card is the reminder that it is the moon that works with the tides, that works with, you know, the ocean, and that they come together, right? And I love that affirmation. I give myself up to the tides of life that pull me, because I think it goes back to what we were talking about being in this birthing, blooming, expansive, explosive, like being in the unknown. Like, you don't know what's gonna. I really when we are being born, we do not know we are being born. We have no idea. We do not know. We don't know what's going to happen when we pop out of the womb. Like, we don't have any idea. And I think the moon really, this card really reflects that idea of the unknown. And if we can remember that when we are being born, we do not know we are actually in the process of being born. Ooh.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, I saw that download coming in. Woo! They were talking to you.
This is making note while we're listening to your card.
I love that. And I love this card that I pulled from the Starseed Oracle by Rebecca Campbell.
Love.
Because I feel like it is so appropriate for where we're at. So the card is the Star Keeper. It is about the cosmic ancestors and seeding the light by staying grounded. And I love that message, to seed the light by staying grounded. How very summer solstice. Because
so good.
Like, hey, connect with the abundance of nature. Put your feet on the good earth. Feel the grass or the clover or the moss between your toes and shine your light. Like, that is, and I mean, this figure.
That card is gorgeous.
Just this beaming egg of light around this figure and this portal in the heart.
Yes.
And the third eye is illuminated, like so much light radiating off of this. And the cosmic ancestor, I'm getting goosebumps right now because the message I'm getting is like, this is our opportunity for those of us who are here in this moment doing this work, that we're in this wavelength. We are seeding the cosmic ancestry for everyone to come on this planet in the future. What we do right here, right now, and how we relate to Mother Earth is seeding the future generations. We are becoming the cosmic ancestors right now.
Yeah.
So do not underestimate your power and your necessity of getting out there and putting your feet on the earth and soaking up the good juju that is here for you.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So good.
Yeah, this summer solstice is going to be beautiful. I have good feelings about it, and I know again, so many of us feel like we're in that squeeze, and you're not alone.
Yeah,
you're not alone.
So we are doing our summer solstice ritual on June 20th, 1 Pacific, 4 Eastern. It's going to be delicious. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be very birthy.
It's gonna be bright. It's gonna be luminous. It's gonna be loud. I have a feeling like
it's very
yes, and that's what we need right now. We need the in a good way instead of the.
Well, like look at these flowers.
Lovely.
They're like someone gave me these, and like my neighbor across the street gave them to me. She's like, I think you need these. I was like, I think I do too. These are great. But like I just you know that saying, bloom where you are planted. Like, yes.
Yeah.
Bloom. I'm excited. I think it's gonna be so fun.
I'm very excited. So yeah, come join us, friends. Again, safrianna.com/seasonal. And if you want to celebrate seasonal things, but for whatever reason right now, this is out of your reach, let us know. Talk to us. Let's see if we can come to an arrangement because we would love you in the room. But B, know that my Rebel Elements community, we talk about nature, we share nature pictures and creativity. So if you want to be in community, you can come be in community. We're never going to bar you from that. Yeah. But if you want to join us in ritual, we would love to have you there because it's so much fun and we have just such a lovely, beautiful community. So
it's true. Yay. Well, nice to see you this morning, darling.
You too, my dear friend, and to all of those of you who stopped in or are watching the replay. We love you so much.
Yes, thank you, Lisa. It's lovely to see you, darling.
Yeah.
Or not see you, but hear you. In the chat.
See you, hear you, feel you in text.
All the things.
All right. Well, until next time.
Yay.
We love you. Bye.